All right, TJ, one of our 4090 Fitness Academy members. How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing, Fidel?
Doing well. You got that smile on your face. You must be feeling good, looking good.
Hey, man, you know it, bro. I'm trying to get it.
So let's start off by telling everybody who you are, about yourself, and what you do.
Yeah, so TJ, my name is TJ Stanley. And I'm a contractor right now, roofing contractor right now for construction company, roofing and construction company. And man, I'm a family man, been married for 13 years, two kids, 9 and about to be 12-year-old. Coach sports in my community and great Grayson community, baby. You know, I gotta represent.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, that's it, man. I love just enjoying life, bro, and trying to get right, man. Trying to get right on this 4090 fitness, bro.
So you mentioned about being married, having a family. How has that affected your health in the past? And tell me about how it's changed for you since being in the 490 Fitness Academy.
Yeah, for sure. So I had got my previous job, I was in ministry for a while, and I had experienced burnout like really bad. I had experienced the burnout. Not many people know that, but I had experienced burnout, and it took me about a year to actually kind of be normal again, if you will. But like during that time, I wasn't really working out, stuff like that. I wasn't really eating clean and doing the things I'm supposed to do. And so I think, with all that combination, it
Right.
kind of just like made everything kind of more enhanced as far as like, and I'm getting to my family part, but as far as like just enhancing like my impatience, you know what I mean? Just being like real short,
Mm-hmm.
um, and just always on the defense, to be honest. You know what I mean? Just dealing with a lot. I don't know if you've ever experienced burnout, but man,
Mm.
it's crazy, man. And I had never experienced anything like that. Just real cloudy all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
my body was hurting all the time. So that was a huge reason why. Um, I would just always just kind of be on edge with the family, if I could use that word, you know what I mean? And I'm still, I still love my fam and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
there were times where like, man, I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have said that, or I could have did this better, or
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? But like, one thing I learned when I'm not taking care of myself, it doesn't just impact me, it also impacts my family, my wife, my son, my daughter. It impacts the people around me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the kids that I coach, whatever. So but yeah, man, it's been good, bro. Like it's been really good for me to get in a routine, to get in a rhythm, and just getting stronger overall, I think has really helped. Like I haven't been over the last couple months, I haven't even been feeling any kind of like soreness or like throbbing in my arm or my shoulder. And but yeah, it's been cool, man. Like I just been able to like just be myself again, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
coming out on the other side of the burnout. And I think time helped with that, but also just, feeding my body properly, taking care of my
Mm-hmm.
body. I think that helps a lot. You know what I mean? Just to be able to, serve my family and just do all the things that, I normally do. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
having more patience and, having the energy to spend time with the fam and, just do different things like that. But yeah, it's been great, man. Like I've been loving it.
That's good. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's talk about some challenges you are facing. I know you said the stress, the family,
Yes. Yeah.
um, which stress is no stress is number one killer. Stress.
Hmm.
So let's talk about how being in this system has reduced your stress and how it's helped you in construction because you're moving around, you're lifting stuff, you're on
Yeah.
ladders. So tell me how the stress has improved and how has improved your work life.
Yeah. I'll start with the latter. So this was crazy because just yesterday, right?
Mhm.
I was, I have to move the ladder up and down and get on roofs and do all that kind of stuff, do inspections and different things like that. And I was leaning over in my truck bed, and I just happened to like slide my toolbox. I just like slid and like threw it over. I was like, oh shoot! Like normally my back would be hurting, or I just kind of like, it take a little time. I was like, oh, okay. So you know what I'm saying? I slid that bad boy over, leaning over. I was like, okay, yeah, this thing working. Like, just something simple like that. I kind of
Yeah.
realized just yesterday, which was crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
then just the ability to be able to like handle the ladder, easily. So yeah, it's definitely, I definitely feel it. Even climbing too, like my
Mm-hmm.
legs, because I don't know if you ever been on top of a roof, but like you gotta, they say it's a thing called climbing legs. Like you gotta have roof legs. Like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? So like the first couple times you do it, like your legs are like jello. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But
And, and
like,
and that's from what? The climbing up and down, the squatting, and all that stuff too, the stability and all
yeah,
that. Yeah.
exactly. And when you're on the slopes, you gotta stand a certain way.
Mm.
What I mean? So you
Mm-hmm.
gotta kind of always stay flat footed. So
Okay.
you're always kind of, you gotta stay flat footed. So you're using a lot of strength in your legs like the whole
Mm-hmm.
time that you're up there. So
Right.
yeah, man, I've been noticing all that get more efficient and climbing
Yeah.
faster and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's been good, man. But then like my stress level too, man, like just working out is so good, bro. Like when I don't get to do it, I'm like, man, like on my day off, I'm like, dang, man, I need to work out, but my body need to rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get back in that groove, you just like, oh man. But no, it does, man. It helps like keeps the stress down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know I know for me, I don't know for most people, but when I get stressed, I feel it like all in my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just carry it, in different places or whatever. And man, I have not been experiencing that. Just a little soreness, but that's from working out.
Right.
But man, my stress level has gone down. Like I can definitely see a difference.
That's good.
In my stress level going down. So yeah, it's been good, man. Like I wish you can talk to my wife, Courtney. She was saying too.
Hey,
But like,
we
yeah,
we
it's
hey,
crazy.
listen, I'm building something that women can come in the system to, so we can talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, for sure. Yep.
Let's talk about there's a lot of training systems out there. You could have picked
hmm
up a lot of them,
hmm
but you chose to get in this one. Tell me why you chose this over other training systems.
So, well, first I'll say, man, you've been giving me tips over the last several years here and there. Like even when when you doing your thing, competing and stuff like that, I
Mm-hmm.
always hit you up. You'll tell me a little tip here and there. And so it was a no-brainer. When you told me about the 4090, I was like, yeah, let's get it. Like I already knew I was gonna get on it. So I just kind of sent it to a couple of my guys. I was like, yo, my boy Fidel, he the truth. I was like, yo, let's do this, man. Let's do it with me. So, I've been sharing the link and everything, man. But no, man, I as just playing football and high
Mm-hmm.
school, playing college football, like I haven't been like I've been like searching for something. Like this has been
Mm-hmm.
over 16 years ago. Like my last year, playing ball at South Carolina State University. I got to shout them out. Celebration Bowl champs
No, no, no,
2021.
no Bulldogs, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2021 champs. We won a few
Okay.
MEAC titles when I was there too. But no, man, just when you're an athlete on that level, and
Mm-hmm.
you training with guys, even collegiate, the pro level, you have this training, system that you've been following.
Right.
And it's hard to replicate that. Like it's hard to find because it's a different, I guess, focus for me now. Like I'm not like squatting 500 pounds, like or not that I ever did, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right, right.
like now it's more like I'm trying to find a program that I want to be fit. I'm trying to get rid of this dad bod, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but I'm also trying to be healthy. Like I'm trying to have a healthy heart. I'm trying to be mentally healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and look good at the same time. I'm trying to keep my stress down. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So I'm trying to find something that that could help with all that, but that wasn't too complicated. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like, cause I done tried so many things and it's just a different approach from when you're competing for something than when you're just trying to work out for life. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just trying to be, strong and lean and healthy. You know what I
Right,
mean? If I'm
right,
still playing ball or bodybuilding competition, stuff like that, then that's different. But
right, right.
so I was like, man, I need something that can help me, like, just stay on track with the food, with the workout regimen. At the same time, scratch that itch, like, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Feeling that burn, you know what I'm saying? Feeling that pump, like we talked about before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So stuff like that, man, like that was the reason why I really, when you sent me the app and I was just going through the app, I was like, man, this is what I need right there, man. And just being an athlete, like, coaches are great. Like I'm just used to having a coach. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, if I can have a coach, and that's another thing, like, after school and all that stuff, playing ball, like you ain't got no coach unless you go and get one, like unless you go and get a trainer and stuff like that. So I tried it on my own, several years. Like, I mean, I know how to do all this stuff, like, you know what I mean? But never seen like the results, or I go for like 3 months and quit. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But when you sent it, I'm like, okay. And then the big benefactor for me was the coaching, like knowing that I have access to you,
Right.
and that I can, I have somebody in my corner that's, giving me
Mm-hmm.
team, giving me encouragement. You know what I'm saying? If I got a question about something, like what kind of workout alternatives I can do with what I have,
Mm-hmm.
like, all that different kind of stuff. Like that's a confidence boosting within itself.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? That makes you want to do it, because the hardest thing is just starting. But when you know
Mm-hmm.
you got all that like waiting for you, like, man,
Right.
I got food lined up, I got my coach lined up, my trainer, I got
Mm-hmm.
my workout regimen lined up. I don't have to think about none of this stuff. Let's
Mm-hmm.
get it. Like, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Right.
that was a huge reason that led me to, to the 4090 fitness.
And what he's talking about is a already done for you accountability system that
Mm.
has value in it. He talks
Hmm.
about when you text me, because I'm on the West Coast, 5 o'clock in the morning, or whenever you start
Yeah.
work, I literally get back to you less than 5 minutes. And is that accountability
Yep.
to know that if I need something, he's there, or one of my coaches are
Yes.
there to help you get through those questions or issues you may have.
Hmm.
So tell me a
I
little bit,
forget you on the West Coast
yeah.
too.
So tell me a little bit about where you started at weight wise and where you're at
Hmm.
now.
Yeah, so I started at 250, which
Mm-hmm.
was crazy. I was like, man, I'm getting too heavy. I knew I had a dad bod, but I had a serious dad bod, bro. I was like, this got to come off. And then I got to tell you this real quick, man. So like, like coaching and stuff, we watch film and stuff like that. And you go back and watch film and you see yourself on TV, you be like, man, this is crazy. I look bad. Like I look
Mm-hmm.
real bad. You know what I mean? So like, I gotta do something about this thing, bro. But no, I started out at 250 and then I've lost 16 pounds, 16.8 pounds already going into my fourth week, going into my month. It'll be a month coming up this week, the end of this week. But I've lost 16.8 pounds already. And
Mm-hmm.
so I'm at what, 233? What's that, 233 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm hoping at the end of this week I can get to 230. I'm trying to get to 230
Uh-huh.
and just keep on
And
going,
then
man.
it just keeps going from there. Just keep
Yeah.
going from there. So my next question for you is you've talked about that, talk about how your life changed, how things have improved for you.
Hmm.
If somebody was watching this interview and is
Yeah.
like, man, I want to do this, but they're on the fence about it, what would you
Hmm.
say to that person?
I would just say, just do it, man. Just start. Just start somewhere. Because the thing that's the hardest part is just starting. But once you get in there, I mean, like the first week, once you get in there after that first few days, you're like, okay, I can do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like you start feeling better. I would say just start, man, and just stay in it for the long haul. I would say don't look at it like what they say it's a marathon, not a race.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
that would be my advice. Like that's what keeps me going. And I try not to get boggled down over the little stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I try not to like look at myself in the mirror every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
weigh myself every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, sometimes when you don't see even though your body is working and the
Mm-hmm.
system's working, you don't see it right then. And
Right,
then
right.
you kind of get discouraged and stuff like that. So I don't even look in the mirror, bro. I don't even look in the mirror. I weigh myself once a week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would just say, just be in it for the long haul, just it's a marathon, not a race, and just start. Like, you got all the backing you need. Like we said before, you got the workout regimen, you got the food, you got the coach who's available 24/7. Like, there's really no reason that you can't start. Like, you know what I mean? Just start, just do it. You know what I mean? Go at your pace, but just start and do what you got to do, and then you'll start seeing it. Like, I've seen myself get so much stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? My endurance is up. I'm like, man, I might do an extra set real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I should have probably told you that, because you probably
Listen, don't worry. The workout's gonna get harder. Don't worry.
oh no, no, man. I might just go like 2 extra minutes on the treadmill or something like that. But
Because you've been conditioned to do it.
yeah, exactly.
And the way the program is built is I put things in certain places for reasons. You know,
Yeah,
reason for that. You probably couldn't have done that your first day, but you know what? This
no,
this this should happen right here, and that's why I set the program like that.
yeah,
So, listen, thank you for your time. Y'all have heard it first from TJ. He's
yeah, man.
still in the academy. He's still working. 4 weeks in,
4 weeks in. Yep.
4 weeks in, 16 pounds. He still has weeks to go, and I'm excited to see what you look like when you come out on the other side.
Yeah, man.
So, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you on the inside.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for putting this together for us.
Man, no problem. No problem.
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to you soon.
All right, bro.